Hey everyone, I'm Trevor and you're watching SoCal Disney Dad. Today we are at the San Diego Zoo and it is our first time here after June 15th. So we're gonna see what has changed since they've reopened everything. I know on our agenda today we'd like to go on the bus tour. We'd also like to check out one of the other food areas. We're gonna see if there's any kid areas that have reopened since the last time we've been here as well. So join on this journey with us and let's get going. Well, this is our first time coming in, at least for me anyway, after June 15th, and they've completely gotten rid of the tent and all the zigzags. So we are back to normal in the fact that you want to park as close to the front as possible now. You used to want to park in the back because up the front you'd still have to walk all the way to the back. But now that's changed and it's back to normal. We're coming straight in here to the zoo. Super exciting that we don't have to go through the zigzags. It's good to see people again taking photos in front of the big lion. It's always an exciting thing for guests to do. And it is a really awesome monument, I will say that. And the lines, look at this, there's like no line. We could go through the back. Let's go through the donor entrance now. Because it probably is back to being a secret entrance. But I mean, there's not like there was any line over there either. It's like crazy, this is awesome. Interesting, I didn't know this, but apparently the gift shop doesn't even open till 10 a.m. Amy and my mom are both oohing and awing over this new Hummingbird display. Maybe we'll come in and check it out later, but that's because the Hummingbird exhibit just opened, so they have this whole line of merch for it. Check that out. We have some baby ducks over here on the ground. There's a little crowd gathering to watch the little baby ducks. Aren't they so cute? Look at the little baby ducks. And there's 5 of them too. How appropriate. 5 little ducks went swimming one day over the hill and far away. So this is where you get tickets for the bus tour, and Amy's gonna see if we need tickets because I'm not sure exactly, and we're gonna do this first thing here in the morning to make sure there's no line for it. Now, there is a peacock on top of this building over here. Interesting little sideshow for us as we're walking over to the bus. That's not typical. Comes our bus.
First habitat we'll be coming up on is where the tigers live. And if any of you have cats at home, I'm sure you know they sleep a lot and they're very sneaky. Same goes for tigers, so we might not be able to see the tigers right now. And on the right is where the Allen swamp monkeys live. You can see a couple of them. Of course, the otters can defend themselves, so they're not in any danger. But many of the habitats here do have slightly unusual combinations of animals. Anyone see any polar bears?
Oh yeah, it's right here.
They also have a much thinner layer of fat on their body compared to their wild counterparts. They don't need all that fat to keep them warm. It's already warm enough here. And they're called maned wolves, but they look like foxes, but they're actually not wolves or foxes. They are their own special type of animal. They're found in the grasslands of Brazil.
Yeah? Yeah!
You can see how she's using her trunk to grab that food and bring it up to her mouth. And when it comes to their trunk, they actually have more muscles in just their trunk than you have in your entire body. Trash cans and campsite, that's not a good source of nutrition for them. So we brought them here, and now they can be ambassadors for their species, and they don't have to rely on starvation.
In times past, they'd let you out over here. They let us out one dock over, but in times past, they'd let you out over here. Of course, this is where you can see they have photos so that you can see them as you're on your way out, and if you want to buy them, you can. Well, that was pretty fun. I have not done the bus tour in a crazy long time. I didn't realize it was 40 minutes, and they take you pretty much everywhere but around the urban jungle area. If you want to do the tour, I don't think there's a cost. So free bus tour, really long, really comfortable, enjoyable, and you get to see pretty much the whole zoo. It's a win-win as far as I'm concerned. Definitely check it out. We found the peacock. He left the roof from earlier, and he's come over here by the entrance. Everyone's over here checking him out. A very common question I get is, do they have electric scooters here? Do they have wheelchairs, strollers, double strollers, all that sort of thing? Yes, they do. Right here at Front Street. Park entrance is right over that way, so it's not too far away, but strollers are first come, first serve here at the San Diego Zoo. If you didn't see our video about the new Hummingbird exhibit in Komodo Kingdom, this is how you get in there, and I say this. Here's the Wedgeworth Bowl, and the back end of the reptile house is right over here. So the way that you get in is back through this way. It's possible that you can get in both directions now, because last time we were here, it was so brand new. In fact, it was like 2 or 3 days after they opened it. There was a booth here. They had people limiting who went into what buildings, and although that was before June 15th too, when they had indoor capacity limits. So now that indoor capacity limits are lifted, it looks like you might be able to just wander through here without any sort of, well, no, I actually see a hummingbird queue starts here, so they may still limit it, but it does look like that you can enter from over there at the Skyfari rather than having to go back the way that we just showed you. But off to the left is Komodo Kingdom. To our right is that hummingbird exhibit, and there is a line. So yes, that's still a thing, even so. Hey Benji, what are we about to go see?
We don't see hummingbirds.
There's another little bird up there. And there's a bluebird right there. If you didn't know, there are only like 3 species of hummingbirds here in this exhibit, and there are like 27 other types of birds. So birds that we're seeing or that you're seeing flying around aren't necessarily hummingbirds. They could just be regular birds. But this is a nice new exhibit. Of course, it's got some waterfalls in here. We're gonna do a waterfall video at some point here soon. Y'all had requested it on one of our last videos, doing a video counting all the waterfalls in the San Diego Zoo. Fortunately, we don't have the time for it today because we spent an hour, or close to an hour, with the bus tour, and then we have lunch here coming up, so it's just not going to be able to walk through the whole park today, but in a future visit, we'll definitely do that. Interesting little flower arrangement here with like lily pads and flowers in the water. It's kind of neat. Now we're coming across here to Komodo Kingdom, straight across the way from the hummingbird habitat. Of course, most of the interesting thing is off to the left that we've seen, but we'll swing to the right first and loop our way around. There is a Komodo in here. I'm not quite sure where he is at the moment. I don't see him. That's probably why no one is over here. The last time, oh wow, look at that, right up close. Last time we were back here in this one, we didn't see the Komodo, but he's up nice and close for us today. Hello, Mr. Komodo.
He's like
looking right at me. When we look at you like this, your head kind of looks like a raptor.
I see him.
Benji just said hi. But you kind of look like a raptor, don't you? And the one over here is up on top of this rock formation. We're getting good views of the Komodos today. The other one was bigger, of course. But this one's nice too. My kids wanted me to know that they can see me from the little nook over there. As you can see them through there. The nook is over there by Grandma. You can go back there. Here's a peek down into the Wedgeworth Bowl. There is nothing in there, and this hasn't been open in quite some time. But of course, as you can see, it's a really, really big stadium with a huge screen, and you know, they could definitely do stuff down there. I just don't know why they haven't in a while. Benji absolutely loves pandas, so he's trying to show you that, look, there's a panda on the wall there. He is disappointed they got rid of the pandas here at the zoo. Now we're gonna go down the reptile walk. Honestly, what we're doing right now is just kind of killing time till lunch. It's about 20 minutes till most lunch places open, and you know, we gotta do something for 20 minutes. But I'm hungry, Amy's hungry, we all just wanna eat. But you gotta wait till the place is open. So we're gonna walk down the reptile walk, maybe walk through the reptile house too, we'll see. Here's the Colorado River toad. He's a big guy. This is the coastal rosy boa. All we can see is its body here. Its head is further up that way in the weeds. But nice up and close here to the glass for its body. Check out this animal. He's pretty green and he doesn't move very much. Right here is the giant horned lizard. However, they're not really giant. Look how tiny they are.
Maybe they're babies.
I don't know. This is the Baja California rat snake. Check out the Chinese alligator. He's so cute. He had his eye open a minute ago and he was a little cuter. Oh, well, maybe not for you guys. And now he kind of looks a little demonic and demented.
They're cute.
That's what I was saying a minute ago. He is kind of cute. If the Komodo dragon looked like a raptor with just his head, this guy's head reminds me a lot of a T-Rex. We saw gharials at the LA Zoo. I'll go ahead and link to that video now if you want to check out our tour of the LA Zoo. But this is a skeleton of a gharial. He's got the long, skinny snout, and I hear the campanile going off in the distance. I love the sound of the campanile. That should be it, because it should be 10:45. Yep, all done. Here we found the brown tortoise, and Benji is really, really excited.
I'm looking for two. I see two.
Benjamin, can you say tortoise?
I'm looking for tortoise.
It's chow time for the giant land tortoises. Here's another one over here. Two of them, actually. He eats really slowly. Amy prefers this little guy because he's littler. He is like a little giant land tortoise.
Your brother's sitting in front of you.
Look, the bronze tortoise is open again for playing on and climbing on. This has been roped off for a little while. Now you can come get your photos.
Look here,
Hi, are going to go look for big animals down this road. This is Tiger Trail. It will be helping you drive down into the jungle. I just love it.
After we're done with our meal, we're gonna go in here to the Roar store, something I didn't even know existed, but it's connected to the sandwich company. But we're heading in here to the sandwich company now. Lagoon Terrace is straight ahead if you wanted to go over there. Lagoon Terrace, I think, has pizza, but we're gonna go into sandwich company. I can't believe I've never been in here. I didn't even know they had another gift shop in here. It smells amazing in here too because they have sandwiches, obviously. It looks like they put up their lunch menu now. Here is a look at that lunch menu. Ham and cheese, tuna melt, vegetarian, turkey and wheat, Cali BLT, and avocado toast. Looks like they do have some special items here. The African Hub Sub and the Lion Cub Club. Here is a look at all of our sandwiches. They're all on the same plate, and I'll just start off with mine here. This is the African Hub Sub, and it's one of the specialty items. But honestly, if you take a look at it compared to the other sandwiches, it's smaller, even though it's more expensive. This is the California BLT then, and that's the ham and cheese over there. And then we just got the kids a grilled cheese sandwich, but it comes with the kids meal. We asked for it without the kids meal, and it was $5 instead of $9, so that worked a lot better.
It's good. I like the onions.
With the avocado, is it better with the avocado?
Can't really tell.
This is a great place. I didn't know this existed. Well, I knew it existed. We've never come here, and this is a first for us. So we're excited we tried it out. If you thought it looked good, you should definitely give it a shot. All right, well, now we're going to check out this store. Amy saw this while we were sitting over there eating sea otter socks. They have some stickers over here, one for the new Komodo Kingdom. They have the safari park and Save the Chubby Unicorns. That's their favorite little phrase here, Save the Chubby Unicorns. Oh, here's that hummingbird shirt we saw over at the other store. We'll see, they've got a bigger display of hummingbird stuff over at the other store. Oh, this is pretty much the same display then. I think that what we were seeing over at the other one. So you get to see it here anyway. That is a really, really cool cup. I like it. Is that wood on top? It is. It's like a wood topper, a bamboo topper. And then they have a Komodo Kingdom one. Oh, and even a Komodo Kingdom shirt. Right up there to your right is Lagoon Terrace. Now we're coming into the Terrace Lagoon.
Wow. Original.
That's the terrace for the lagoon. Right up there is the pizza place. And over here is the lagoon for the terrace. But we have the rendezvous room. It's a private event thing. Doesn't look like... Oh, the lights are on. Yeah, you could book it. But we're just going to come through here. I love the look of this place. Just this cute little red bridge here. And I don't think I've ever paid attention to this before. I've noticed the waterfall, but the what are those, herons? The herons right there with the backdrop. There's some koi down here. Very, very large koi. So we just had a conversation with a lady who was wearing a panda shirt, and then she brought up the fact of James's shirt, and this is a lion from the Lion Guard show, but Amy and I didn't know who this was. We had to look it up. Why don't we test your knowledge without looking it up? Do you know the name of this lion? Go ahead and tell me down in the comments, and we'll see just how many of you knew who that was already. One of our last stops here in today's video is going over to the urban jungle because it was the only thing in that tour that really didn't get covered. So we're working our way over that way now, but passing by these Aboriginal totem poles here in the Australian outback. I love looking at them every time I come here. Regular viewers of our channel will know that Amy and I lived in Australia for a year, so we absolutely love the Australian exhibit both here and at the San Diego Zoo Safari Park. And we're passing by the kookaburras, and if you ever hear a kookaburra howl, it sounds like a monkey, and I love it. I just haven't heard one really here at the zoo.
Hearing them in Australia.
We did. They were like our morning wake-up call.
There he is.
And there's that kookaburra. And if you were wondering why the kookaburra sits in the old gum tree, it tells you all about it right here. Down this way is the path to the urban jungle. I thought that our bus was going to be coming down here because all the time I remember buses going around this loop, but it's actually the kangaroo bus, which you can see straight ahead. The kangaroo bus is like the transport bus that takes you around the zoo if you don't want to walk. It's a free hop on, hop off type thing. And I just got those buses confused with the tour bus. I was kind of disappointed that they didn't come down here on the tour, simply because the tour literally took you everywhere else in the zoo. You could just go on that tour and not even walk around the zoo. Of course, you'll still want to. You'll see things a lot closer and go at your own pace, but I really did enjoy that tour bus, and now we're going to come down here. It looks like the rhino is way up close. I've never seen him this close before, so we're going to hurry up. Check this out, a treat. They've got him eating right up here at the front. I've never seen him this close before. This is really, really awesome just to see him this close. He is huge. He's so close I can see all the details and the patterning of his skin. I just want to sit here and enjoy for a little bit. Check out his ears. He's got like little bits of fur on it, on the ends of his ears. What's he got on his head there? It's like he's got a second horn growing out of the top of his head. Well, that was so awesome. I don't think I've ever gotten that close to the rhino before. That he was up right next to the fence. Totally awesome. It is, what is it, 12 o'clock? Roughly 12 o'clock on Saturday. So check it out. Maybe he's having lunch at 12 o'clock around that spot if you come by here. Well, we found the giraffes, and while they're up close, the baby is kind of covered by the mama or the daddy here or something. And of course, we don't have the best view in the world, just a giant giraffe butt. But there's another giraffe down that way, and 2 more giraffes along the back wall back there as well. Here's a better view of that baby. He pulled his head back just a minute ago and I could have seen his whole body. I'm hoping that he's going to do that for me here in a minute. Maybe if I just walk a tiny bit further down. Oh, now there's a bush in the way. There we go. Isn't he cute? A little baby giraffe that's like 8 feet tall. Here's the donkey. He's coming over to say hi. Hello, Mr. Donkey. He was laying down till I came over, and he's like, ooh, camera, I like the camera. I'm gonna go show off for the camera. Except for now he's trying to walk away from me. His buddy, the zebra, just went behind this wall over here right before I could pull the camera up. But there's a zebra in here along with the donkey. We finished up at the urban jungle and now we're working our way back through, but I'm not going to put any video up of all the areas that we just walked through. We'll catch back up with you when we get to the front of the park because we're going to go in those stores again. My mom wants to check them out, and so we're going to go through them. We'll show bits of that, and that'll be the end of the video. So we're getting towards the end. All right, we're going to pop in here to Zootique and see if there's anything interesting worth looking at in here. Is this new? Check out this polo. It's a really nice looking polo. San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance. I know. I don't really wear polos except for work either, but that's a really attractive, nice looking polo. I love it. So we were seeing that they do have this white tank top now. They've got this yellow shirt that we showed earlier. This green tank top right here. This white v-neck shirt. And then this blue tank top. I feel like all of these are new merchandise, new a line of clothing since we've been here last. I am still waiting for them to make a green one, like either this one over here on the wall or that one right there, but in adult. So at the moment, with the, like this over here. Like, see how they've got that in dark blue? I'd love one in green. And that's got a pocket though. I don't really like pockets. This is new too. And we're getting closer. We're getting closer. I would like this on the front with a dark green shirt. So I have the gray one like that, but I prefer green instead of gray. All right, so here is the Hummingbird exhibit over here, or Hummingbird display, and Amy found the poo-poo paper. I found poo-poo paper at the safari park. It's one of the cheapest items you could buy at the safari park in the main gift shop there, the bazaar. I did a video on the cheapest souvenir, and poo-poo paper was one of them. Let's see what it costs, if I remember right here. $3.95. Yep, that is definitely one of the cheaper things that you can buy is a poo-poo paper bookmark. And
These
of course,
are $7.95.
they are hummingbird themed. This is like a journal, hummingbird themed journal with poo-poo paper. And what do they have over here? A Hummingbird's gift book, Wonder, Beauty, and Renewal of Wings. And they've got magnets, and it looks, oh look, like a hummingbird jar. You put their nectar in there, and they'll come and suck it up right out of the jar. You can hang it with the little hook there. We also found a hummingbird plush animal that makes noise. Hummingbird bag under here. Oh look, a hummingbird hat. It's not really designed for hummingbird, but this is like the hats you see ladies wearing when they're hummingbird crazy. And home tweet home. Home tweet home. And check this out. One of those metal hangers that spin, hummingbirds. Here's those bottles. I really like the bottles. There's a hummingbird hat under here. I'm not sure what that is.
Glass.
It's glass? Yeah.
It's like, nope.
Here's a look at the hanger. Although this one's not oh, this is the hummingbird one right there. But yeah, look at the hummingbird exhibit or hummingbird display here if you are interested in hummingbirds. All right, well, I just picked up an item here at the zoo gift shop. We gave away our Avengers playing cards. So if you've been a long-time viewer, you'll know that we've been mentioning for the last couple of videos that we have Avengers playing cards to give away for anybody who stops us and says hi. Somebody did today. In fact, we had 3 people stop us and say hi today, which was great. Great to meet you all. But one gentleman, it was his birthday, and even though he didn't necessarily mention the cards, because it was his birthday, I thought it was a great opportunity to give him those Avengers playing cards, and so we went ahead and gave them to him. So I picked up another giveaway item for you, and this time, this is what we have. It's a keychain, polar bear keychain here from the San Diego Zoo. I thought it looked really, really great. It's fairly weighty and metal, and it's really good quality, so it's not cheap at all. And I absolutely love it. They had different ones. They have a tiger one and an elephant one, and I don't remember what the other one was, but the polar bear one looked the best to me, the most gender neutral one, depending on, you know, whoever it is that stops us and says hi. But from this point forward, if you stop us in the park, this is the giveaway item that we have. If we give this one away, we'll get something else for you guys. We love you guys so very much. We can't do this without you. And so this is just a fun little thing for us to do for you guys, and to encourage you guys to say hi to us. So do that the next time you see us. We appreciate meeting you, and thanks again for watching. Well, that is it for our time here at the San Diego Zoo today in July 2021. We had a blast. Hope you did. We got to check out that bus tour. Got to go to the Hummingbird exhibit in the Komodo Dragon area. We checked out the Urban Jungle and ate at Sandwich Company. If you want to see more videos like this of Southern California theme parks and attractions like the San Diego Zoo, Safari Park, SeaWorld San Diego, Legoland, Disneyland, etc., go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.